Jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells rock. All up to the point that you must stop. Oh no, Dylan! What's up, Toy Mafia? Welcome. Always on time. Or early, I should say. Go ahead and delete that. I love you, Dean. Look at you repping that DirecTV. It's gorgeous.
Chia, chia, chia.
Hi. Most people say hi back, but okay. That's cool.
How's it going, Damien? What? Are you still using Wi-Fi or something else?
Why?
I meant...
Why are you asking me that?
Because there's a little bit of feedback.
Oh, I have that suppression thing on. Hold on. What's up, Jason? How's it now?
Gone. We good.
Sexy, sexy. Alright, hold up. Look at all the pictures we could get, huh?
Are you okay? You sound tired tonight.
No, I'm just kind of like letting my energy build up because I'm kind of like, I don't know, there's still like some anxiety, like, oh fuck, when is the internet gonna drop or whatever. So it's just like, fuck, I'm anticipating that bullshit. But it seems like it's going good so far.
Yeah, I can see that. That kind of, not gonna lie, it gives me anxiety too, your internet.
Yeah, country life. Yeehaw, motherfucker.
So you're not going to your parents' place anymore?
Oh no, I'm here right now.
Oh.
You can't tell by the blinds behind me?
No.
Shows how much you pay attention.
I feel like you record at different places every time.
Hey man, I don't like routine. I gotta change it up. People will never find me.
Fair enough. Stay away from the feds.
I do my best. So where are you going on this vacation, bro?
Going to Utah. There's a wedding, but we're gonna mainly go hiking and like stuff to avoid COVID, pretty much.
Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't go to that wedding either, because fuck that.
Yeah, I think it's like an outdoor one, so it's gonna be...
It's still the same thing. It's a group of people. Just like take them a gift that has an avocado in it, and then leave.
A gift that has an avocado?
Just put an avocado in a box with a couple rocks to make it a little heavy, and then just give it to them. Be like, here's your wedding gift.
But why?
Why not?
Fair enough.
Exactly. Don't question my intelligence. You should know this by now.
Whew, we gotta...
Are you... I know, because of you. This is all you.
I don't create toy news, Damien.
I mean, thank God you don't, because there would be so much fucking news stacked on stacked. Need drugs to get through tonight, man. Jesus.
We're collecting podcasts. Sorry that we cover collecting stuff.
Yeah, how about you get your shit straight before you come at me?
Jeez, you are feisty tonight. What up, Toy Mafia?
Are you still adding stuff, or are you done? What's up, Danny?
I'm done. We're good.
Took you fucking long enough. Dude, it's been like 2 shows since I've shown my face and had a full-on podcast experience. I got to go all out. Leave me alone. Let me be me.
That's right. You weren't able to be on the podcast last time, were you?
Not facial until like the end of the show, bro. That hoe ass.
Forgot about that.
Did you though? Because I feel like it was just like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You remember that bad?
Yeah. Guess I'm not. Yeah.
I feel that though, because mine's just as bad too. Are you sure you're not still adding things?
No.
Okay. I just want to double take. By the way, tonight, the night of tonight will be the night that I talk about my studio setup for my photography stuff.
Ooh, you hear that, everyone? Finally
Not that
get
it's
some professional advice from Damien.
professional advice. The local, it ain't professional, but it is some pretty cool advice, I will say. You got the light picture I sent you, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That was
Of
going
what?
nowhere. Just to ask you the question. See if you'd respond.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know. I was scared for a second that it like required some action on my end or something like that.
Like yesterday when I was asking you about that what was it, Medicom RAH Batman.
Okay, so I got a story to tell everyone how Damien's mind thinks and I'm supposed to keep up with it. So out of nowhere, Damien randomly texts me. He goes, "Hey, butthurt that you didn't cover that here, I can just read off the conversation." He goes, "Really salty you never once covered the Medicom Hush Batman." And I said, "LOL, what?" And he goes, "You read that right." And I said, "But we did. The show you weren't on for," is thinking when he said Medicom, he's talking about Mafex, because that's who makes Mafex. And he goes, "The Raw one, the Real Action Heroes one." And I'm like, "Are you talking Mafex?" And he's like, "Boy, I said Medicom." I said, "Boy, Medicom is Mafex." And then he sends me the two pictures of the Raw one and the Mafex one. He's like, "Medicom Raw Hush 1/6 figure is different than Mafex Hush 1/12. Man, this 1/6 figure came out probably like 5 to 7, maybe 10 years ago. So confused. And then he just goes, "Well, yeah, I'm not coming at you. It has been out for a minute." And I said, "So you want to cover him on our show or what?" And then he sends me a GIF saying, "But why?" I almost threw my phone out the window. I have no clue. Could not follow. I texted Zach. I'm like, "Am I the dumb one here? Like, you had me thinking like I was a lunatic."
Wait, you legit texted Zach in regards to this situation that you were put in?
Yeah, I thought I had to make sure I wasn't getting gaslighted here and thinking I was crazy.
No, because you know how I've been wanting a Spawn. So then I randomly stumbled upon the Real Action Heroes Spawn. I was like, oh shit, I want that. And then I randomly stumbled upon, because I've been wanting a Batman because of the Joaquin Joker that I got, to kind of go with it. And so I've been looking for a Batman, and then I stumbled upon the Hush Batman, the Real Action Heroes. I was like, oh fuck, that would be perfect. Except, maybe a little face paint or whatever here and there. But yeah. That thing goes for like $200. So I'm just like, I could just get the Batflex one, or just wait. Maybe they'll make a Patterson Batman. That would be dope. I'd score that shit in a heartbeat.
I just have a weird feeling that you wouldn't get him.
I mean, you're not wrong, but there's optimism there.
Oh, okay. The Sideshow Batman, maybe they're sold out. God, I can't.
I know which one you're talking about, and that's the one I've been eyeballing.
Yeah, the new one, the newest one that Sideshow did, because I think they've made like now 3 Sideshow Batmans.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the blue Batman.
No, they have like a dark blue and gray one, and that one is actually so legit. I have that one, and I love it.
I want that one.
I
saw someone do a custom of it, or do some mods to it, and I fell in love with it, and I've been wanting that one ever since.
Zach said, "Our video feed sponsored by DirecTV." Yeah, this was an old work shirt. My bad. Yeah, I completely forgot I was wearing it.
Yo, I did call. Yeah, dude. Like, Zach is the only person in America, or probably in human life, that answers the phone on the first ring. It wasn't the second ring, like he says. It was the first ring. And like, because I
Why is
called him
that
because
a bad thing, though?
I don't know. I wasn't calling him out. I even told him that on the phone. But I'm working on Rainer's Talon, right? Like I made her underwear and all this shit, and so I was getting to the armor. And so I call him like, bro, what the fuck do I do? And he and like, well, I called him and he literally answered like in the snap of a finger. I was like, oh shit, it's like a genie after you rub the bottle like or the thing like 3 times. It's just immediate. And so I told him, I was like, damn, you're the first person to answer that after the first ring. And he's like, damn, criticizing me. I'm like, nah, bro, that's some real ass shit. And here he is being a baby in the comments. Go away. So you ready to start this? Because we've been talking for like 11. Or what are you doing? You're like really into something.
No,
Yeehaw.
I was waiting for you to catch up. Your audio kind of went wonky, but yeah, let's do.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm downloading like 3 games. I don't have internet where I'm at, so like when I come here, I got to do the whole shebang. Like I got to get games on my PlayStation, do everything I can with internet, and then dip. So yeah, that's why, dude. I got it. Ghost of Tsushima, dude, and then like Naruto fucking Ultimate packet or whole collections like $20. So I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. So that's why I probably could go pause it, but then that requires me to go and. Yeah, I'm just going to ramble on about this. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Small talk. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Small Talk, the show we talk about absolutely nothing important at all. I'm your host, that's back, Damien, and Dylan, who never left.
Always here.
Yeah, I wish I could always be here. But, life really fucks me sometimes when it comes to internet. And oh yeah, we're recording on a very offset day because Dylan likes to go on vacation last minute.
Yeah,
but
so
congratulations.
Thank you. We're recording the Wednesday instead of the typical Thursday we do. It's September 2nd, and it is because I will be on a plane at this time tomorrow. Pray for me. I am very worried about it. It's a family wedding, and it's outdoors. We're gonna stay definitely away from people, and as much as we can, anyways. I'm worried about the traveling part, and then from there on, we're just gonna be hiking and kayaking and things like that to kind of stay in solitude.
Bro, when you go to this wedding, you should just walk up to people and hug them, and then cough on them, and then walk away.
Oh, I should, huh? That sounds like a good idea.
That'd be hilarious. Come on, you should just do funny things. Like it's meant to happen.
That'd be a good way to leave the wedding early, I would say.
Exactly, and then you can go hiking at like midnight. Find some cougars, build a fire, roast some bugs, do the whole shebang.
Exactly. Roast some bugs. Have you ever ate bugs, Damien?
No, but I've always wanted to. I've heard they're full of protein.
Poser.
Extra crunchy. How am I posing? I never stated that I ate bugs. I'm just saying you should roast some bugs. Maybe with some marshmallows. Damn, dog. Maybe I should go to Utah. Are you gonna be in South Dakota later?
Am I gonna be in South Dakota later? No.
Okay, well, you're missing out because South Dakota is the best Dakota of all Dakotas.
Yeah, Zach. This one was a vacation that was planned for a long time. Everything was bought a long time ago, and yeah.
I don't know what it is, but Zach is going haywire in the comments. Did you miss me? Or are you just like excited to see us? Because he's talking about watching videos of people eating bugs, and that's just some creepy shit. Like that's some psychotic shit, dude. But how about we get going? Because the more I talk, the longer we'll start.
Yeah. So let's start off what we got new. I'll go real quick.
You always go first. It's never nothing new.
I actually got
some plants on your windowsill. That's the first.
If you remember auditing the show, if you guys remember, I was really butthurt I didn't get this figure
Is that
during
the
the
Mandalorian?
pre-order.
That's
Nope.
the Mandalorian in it. Oh, it's the
Captain
Sith Trooper.
Cardinal.
Oh, well, they're all the fucking same.
So, no, Captain Cardinal is based off of a book. The back actually says served as Armitage Hux's personal guard, as he was among the orphans that Brendel Hux took in to create the First Order form. So Captain Cardinal is based off of a couple Star Wars books. The one that I know him from is the one that I know him from is the
You got this.
Captain Phasma book. I think
There
it's
you
just
go.
called. I think it's just called Phasma.
If you
But
believe,
yeah,
you'll achieve.
he actually is the Captain Phasma before Phasma,
That
and the
makes
book
sense.
kind of just shows how Captain Phasma takes over. So yeah, it was really cool. I liked it a lot. But yeah, I think that's it. I got Hot Toys Deluxe Hawkeye and Rocket from Endgame as well.
Didn't you have? Wait, you say War Machine?
Yeah, I got War Machine, but that was an episode ago.
Wait,
that was an awesome figure.
what did you just? I'm sorry, I went full retard. I thought you just, for some reason said War Machine. I was like, bro, you just got War Machine. But that's awesome. Congratulations there, man.
Yeah, and I think that's really it. What
That's
about
the
you?
first.
What'd you get?
I don't believe I got anything. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you little bitch. I got. Well, actually, I was able to score one of those fucking Ralph McQuarrie's concept Vader Funkos from the convention.
Nice.
Like, that was a fucking story. That was a fucking headache, dude. So, like, GameStop released those a whole hour before they were supposed to be released. And so, like, completely sold out on the site, like, within like a minute or two. And so then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll call it GameStop. Maybe they'll hold one for me while, till I get off work. So I call a couple GameStops. The one where I live in Temple never fucking answered. Like, that line was busy the entire fucking 6 hours I was working. Like, what the fuck? And so then I call the one in Georgetown, and they're like, oh yeah, we can't hold them, first come, first serve. I'm like, you stupid bitch. I was like, can I like order it like on the website? And she's like, yeah, you should be able to. And I was like, okay, well, it's not letting me, so what do I do? She's like, well, that's not really something I can help you with. I was like, you fucking bitch, I'm gonna burn you down. Anyways, so then I get in the so then I get into the Facebook messenger, the group message with everybody. And Zach's like, yeah, I'll go look. And I was like, right on, buddy. And so then he messaged back. He's like, yeah, someone got the last one, but they held it for him. So I was like, the salt just poured. It fucking poured even more. And so I ended up buying one off Macari for $30, right? And so I got off and I told my roommate, I was like, bro, I'm going to go to GameStop and see if they have this. And so I can yell at them. And so we go to GameStop, right? Tell me why they had like 3 of them there. And I'm like, these bitches. And so I asked them, I was like, bro, does like y'all's phone not work? Like, did y'all just take it off the hook so that way no one could call y'all? Mm-hmm. And they were just like, nah, man, the phone's been working. We've been getting a bunch of phone calls. Lying ass hoes. But in the end, I ended up scoring one of those Funkos for, 2 of those Funkos, one for 30 and one for like $15. So that's what I got.
Hey, you got something new.
I got something new last show.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Well, bitch.
Before we break into news, we want to thank our friends over at Waddle Scrapyard for sponsoring this week's episode of Small Talk. You said you just met with Rainer about something. Is that a head sculpt from there?
Yeah, it's the Talon head sculpt that they did. Also, Watto's also printed I'm sorry, that sentence was weird. Also printed the armor for her as well. So, yeah, if you want the whole shebang, Watto Scrapyard has the whole shebang.
I don't know if I remember what her armor looks like. I'm gonna have to look.
Dude, I was originally gonna make it out of craft foam before Sean printed it. Mm-hmm. And like it's literally just like blocks of just like metal like on her forearm, and then on her shoulders, and then like on her legs, and then she's got the belt that has the fabric that drapes, and then her bra. Like that is it.
That's pretty cool. And so are you using the Death Dealer body for this?
Death Dealer? No, dog.
Not
Purgatory.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Lady Death, but that's a gray figure. Yeah, Purgatory. You're right.
Yeah,
okay.
what's wrong with you? Do you know your people?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely
anyways.
Purgatory. Which I will say, Ian from Dark Side Customs,
Yep,
was able to paint one for Sean, and so yeah, I'm pretty stoked that he was able to figure that out, and I'm also excited to kind of see that in photos once the full-on custom is done. So
wait,
yeah, definitely hit up. But
paint the whole body, Ian is, or just painting the head sculpt?
yeah, he painted the tattoos on the Purgatory figure, the Bison.
Bitch. That's legit.
Yeah, mystery is fucking solved. Oh, by the way, I need you to say something. Whoever Pickle Rick 666 is, what's up? That's all I had to say.
Pickle Rick Bay.
So onward to some news. Here is Batman with Robin.
If you guys haven't noticed, there's no Mezco news this week. I'm very sad. Yeah,
so
there's like nothing.
We're gonna skip that
on.
Mezco minute.
Yeah, so this one is one of the Mafex releases. They've been, I think it was Robo from Foosh pointed out that Mafex has a habit of doing two releases at a time, and that seems so true. So they did this one, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, number 139 in their Mafex line, and this is a blue version of Batman with Robin. And this Robin, if you remember, she kind of looked all funky because it's supposed to kind of be in the future. The comic is a little bit, so they had some pretty hard styles in it. These Frank Miller ones did. I don't know if I'll get this or not. I already have 4 Batman coming from them. 3 Batman coming from.
You got the what is it, number 119?
I can't. It's the other 2. They call it like the triumphant Batman, where he's all like ripped from the cover. He looks like the cover of it. I think weird. the second one, that one, and then I got the gray and black one, and that is actually there's in-hand photos of that overseas, so that is coming. The black and white Dark Knight Returns Batman, or yes. Gray and black. Sorry, gray and black.
You had it.
And then I got both one of the Hush versions. I think it's the blue one, and I cannot believe that Sideshow does not have them in stock yet. Cannot believe it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get this or not. I'm a fan of this style of Batman, being old and kind of more tank-like, but not the biggest fan of this Robin by any means. I know Robin looks super small in this one, but that's damn near the size of her in the comics. She doesn't really do jack, except I think she uses a what do you call those things that you pull back and shoot like rocks out of? Brain farting.
I know what you're talking. Slingshot.
Slingshot. Yeah. I think she uses one of those in the comic, but she's thanks Danny. But yeah, she's kind of worthless in the comics. My favorite part is obviously Batman. This one's it's up for pre-order already, and I think it's like $150, which is why I think I'm actually gonna pause or not get this one.
Pause. Who says pausing?
I don't know why. Pause and buy isn't even close. But yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one just because of that price tag. I don't need Robin. Wasn't the biggest fan of this version of Robin, and I have enough Batman coming and other figures from this comic book line. I'm
not gonna lie, dude. I would literally, if I were to score this, I would pose him without his mask. Like, he looks so dramatic without his fucking cowl on. But goddamn, I hate that Robin.
Yeah, Jason said she was cool in the comic, in the cartoon version of the comic. I didn't really like her. She did the least amount of a lot of the Robins that I've read or watched. But she I don't know. It's definitely. I do know that she has a following, and I know other people like her a lot. I've just always not really been into Robin because I think it started as a kid. So you know how Zach hates Batman, or
Everything.
no, Zach hates from Collecting Weekly. You know, if you guys don't know him, I'm just kidding. He
Hold on. Let me get his
he
address real quick.
he hates Captain America because of something that happened to him when he was really young. I hate Robin because I was made to be him one Halloween when I wanted to be Batman, and my friend got to be Batman, and I had to go as Robin, and I was so mad. And this was in my animated series phase where that's what I watched, like ridiculous, like a lot. And I had to be him. And the next year I got to be Batman and he had to be Robin. But ever since then, I just hated Robin. And in that show, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of back and forth with Batman and Robin. But yeah, Danny, I agree. The sculpt on the head here, on the face sculpt, looks so good. Yeah, Dean, this
Oh
Halloween
my
was actually 3 years ago.
bro, that was the most traumatizing story I've ever heard. Overly dramatic, I will say, to not like something. But we need to, after the show, we should sit down and talk more about this traumatic incident with Robin.
No. But yeah, so their other release was this guy, the Avengers Endgame Mofix, Iron Man Mark 85. This one super delayed. Endgame's been out for over a year now, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Well over a year. And this looks good. Like the armor looks really good. A lot of people are saying it's one of the most accurate Mark 85s that's out there, like even rivaling Hot Toys's for as far as accuracy wise. But the biggest thing is the price tag on it. Like it's a commitment. It's $140 for this guy.
Yep.
I believe it's mainly because of all the accessories. Like he comes with like the back piece, like you see there, the shield, arm cannons, blast effects, all that kind of stuff. So he comes with a lot, which I understand, but not $140 worth. So he doesn't even come with a head sculpt.
Nope. He doesn't even come with anything that's worth that price point. And I do not like the way the shield looks. Like, it looks terrible. But I will say the rest of it is pretty fucking clean. Now, next time you you drop an Iron Man in the sheet, can you put the fucking number and not the Roman numerals? Because the fuck, dude.
Do you have a tough time trying to find the picture?
Bro, I was like, what the fuck what is that? Like, I knew like X was 10 and then V was 5, but like fucking L. And so I just copy and pasted it in Google.
I forget that you're just not an Iron Man guy, because I feel like everyone knows it's Mark 85 in Endgame, because that was like a big rumor in between Infinity War and Endgame, is that a lot of it leaked that he was going to be on armor Mark 85, and everyone was like, oh my god, are we going to see all the armors from 50 to 85 and have like a Iron Man 3 thing where Hot Toys just goes off with all those armors from 50 to 85 or something? But it never happened, so we never saw them. So that probably won't happen. Maybe we'll see it in comics, but anyways,
no one really cares.
Yeah, moving on here, we got some Mcfarland news. This is what you're seeing here. The Mcfarland.
If you look closely.
Yep, look very, very close. No, I'm just kidding. For our listeners, this is Mcfarland's Gold Label collection that they're kind of launching. And the first one is Batman that they're doing, of course. There's a video with Todd McFarlane kind of talking about like his design with it. And how he has like the spikes all over his gauntlet instead of just the one side. And yeah. So he's kind of a tactical type looking Batman, but he is kind of cool. I kind of dig it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Same. The
I
the only thing I
sorry.
don't. Oh, go ahead. You want paper
No,
rock
go
scissors this moment?
go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna probably say the same thing you're probably gonna say, but the only thing I'm having issues with McFarlane and his figures are the goddamn mouth face or like his faces, the sculpts, because this mouth, his bottom section just looks so fucking. It's the same thing with the fucking Witcher, where it's so like detail for detail, which I enjoy, but like they sculpt every goddamn line and the darkest that they, or the deepest that they can. Like it's so accentuated that like it just looks. He kind of looks like a zombie. He looks kind of dead to me, honestly. That's
Gotcha.
all I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
I don't think it's been confirmed, but I know a lot of people are thinking this might be a Walmart exclusive. I haven't seen him on Walmart yet. He very well could be. It's just been ignorance on my end. Jason said he saw a Mandarin spawn gold label coming. I heard that. I haven't seen any pictures of it yet. But like I said, I've been out of the loop the last couple days because I'm just cramming in work here before I go. But yeah, it's supposed to be kind of a higher end, and I think it's a bigger scale than his other 7-inch figures, which is why they're more expensive as well. I think they're gonna. This guy is. I can't remember the price tag, but it's more expensive than $20. So
Excuse me.
yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm excited to see them try and step up. I
mean, it's clean as shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like
yeah.
it's a dope ass looking figure. Like I
Okay,
said, the only thing I don't like is like his jaw area, like his mouth area. But damn, dude, like he's really stepping up his game especially compared to like that other line that he dropped with Batman, like all the stupid, like the laughing Batman and all that other shit. Like I couldn't. That we covered it. Why are you looking like that?
and just it's just based off of all the comics.
Yeah, and it's
He
just
did
it thought that were like based on his own designs as well.
some of them. This is his first one that's based off of his own design. The other ones are almost all based off of comics. And I was wrong. This one is 7-inch scale. I didn't really know that. I thought for whatever reason it was bigger, but no, this one is 7-inch, and it's I think gonna stay at $20. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on this line moving forward for sure. See how it goes forward.
He thinks they'll start at Walmart first and then later to other stores. I see that, but I honestly feel like they're gonna start at fucking GameStop.
Yeah, that's kind of what they've done with all their other releases. Start at Walmart. This also, they came out with the releases of the Teen Titans animated series Cyborg, and then the Batman Arkham Knight Batman and Batman Arkham Origins Deathstroke. If you know anything about me, I love Deathstroke, especially the Batman Origins Deathstroke. That's like the hot toy I have too, and I have like the third party head sculpt and everything for him for Wade Wilson. But yeah, I love this version of Deathstroke. I don't know. I would get this guy, but he just won't go into scale with anything else I have. Besides maybe with 7-inch figures really don't go in scale with what I collect.
Don't you collect a lot of 7-inch figures?
Just Alien and Predators.
Oh, I thought you had a lot more, like the Mezco shit.
That's all 112 or 6-inch.
Another 112. I'm just saying. Touche.
Yeah, Danny said he loves Deathstroke as well. Deathstroke's one of my favorites. Just the way that he's able to match. He's supposed to be one of the few villains that's supposed to be able to match Batman in like his tactical ability and kind of hand-to-hand combat. But yeah, I'm a fan. Yeah, and I think that's it for Mcfarland, right?
It is. Now we're moving on over to some Bandai.
Yeah. If you listen to this week's collecting weekly episode. Zach and Dean both got this guy in hand. It's the Dragon Ball Z SH Figure Arts Great Ape Vegeta. And yeah, there's in-hand pics. It's now released. Yeah, it seems like a very impressive figure. From what they talked about it, they loved him.
Is that all you have to say? Because I mean, it's dope looking. I'm honestly just not that big of a Dragon Ball Z fan to have very much to say about him. But you know, this is the one. This is off of Dragon Ball, ain't it? Because that looks like little Goku right there. Yeah,
Yep.
I was just saying this is based off of Dragon Ball, not
Dragon Ball Z. No, I think it's Dragon Ball Z.
Are you sure?
I copy and pasted it from the release, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's fairly big for SH Figure Arts, and for them to kind of go out like that, I know it's kind of a big deal. Zach and Dean were pretty impressed with them actually making this guy. And yeah, I noticed they are getting harder and harder to make bigger things. I know they used to make bigger monster arts back in the day, like with Biolante, and then they re-released that. But they used to make like different versions of King Ghidorah, the old version, all the time. But it does seem like they've scaled back from that a bit. So it is nice to see that they've done something like this and didn't crowd fund it.
Hasbro and your bullshit shenanigans.
But yeah, moving on to Marvel Makes. This was actually pretty big. Marvel Vintage Collection Doctor Doom is up for pre-order. He has some cloth, some soft goods in there. It looks like not maybe as much as I would like, but
it looks like it's just his collar, dude.
Yeah,
his cape collar.
But he's got something in there.
Looks like some like leprechaun shit.
He's a little lighter green than their recent release of Doctor Doom that was part of the Fantastic Four line and everything like that. So it's good that they kind of did a Hot Toys re-release approach. This isn't, I know Legends does kind of type re-releases all the time and repacks and things like that. But it's that one, I believe the original Fantastic Four Doctor Doom that they came out with a couple months ago is already sold out everywhere. So it's nice to see that they kind of came out with a different version. Oh, sorry, he's not sold out. It doesn't look like. I think you can still get him for $30. But yeah, this guy also doesn't have as shiny of looking armor as the other one. Lighter green, and yeah, just that really vintage comic book look to him. What do you think of this guy?
I've never really been a big fan of Fantastic Four. Doom's always been a really cool character, though, we'll say. But I mean, it's really cool that they took it back to the classic and they're adding in on a little comic book thingy for him. But it's definitely cool. What?
Yeah, comic book look to him. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. That's what I said.
I don't
know why you're correcting me. But yeah, no, I think he's pretty cool. I do think his clothing is a little too light. I mean, like I said, it kind of looks like some Robin Hood shit. But overall, dude, I think it looks pretty cool. I like the art that they threw in the back of it and just the retro style that they gave him. It's pretty neat. Yeah,
that is super retro. That is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like, the Kenner fucking Star Wars and all their retro backdrops and shit. It's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and we again want to thank our friends over at Waddle Scrapyard for sponsoring this week's episode of Small Talk. You can find them on Instagram at Waddle Scrapyard, Facebook, and eBay as well. He makes 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, as well as resin printed head sculpts of dozens of different characters from the Star Wars universe. If you don't see a character you like on their Instagram, send them a message and they can get it designed and printed for a reasonable fee. Yeah, they do great work. Obviously, as you can see in the picture here, that talent. Who did? Do you know whose talent that is in the picture?
Yeah, that's Ian's from Dark Side Customs.
Oh, okay, that is Ian's.
Those are actually all of Ian's. Yeah, Ian painted every single one of those.
Yeah, those look good.
Do they?
Fantastic.
Because they look incredible. Sorry, I just wanted to one up you a little bit.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
So slow couple weeks with NECA actually. I know we kind of discussed there's quite a bit of drama last time we covered them. But one of the big things that kind of seemed to leak out was that they are coming out with, it is confirmed that they're coming out with a Homelander and a Starlight figure from the TV show, Amazon Prime TV show, The Boys.
You fucked up.
Love that show. No, I didn't. That's right.
The show, the Amazon show, that one show.
Yeah, just in case people don't know what it's from, but it's a great show. It's definitely a different take on superheroes, and not super family friendly, but it doesn't mean it's not good. So I think it's really good. I love the first season. Actually, I'm actually in the middle of rewatching it before the new season comes out, and I think in the article that came out about it, they confirmed in that article that there's other companies that picked up the license. I think Funko is one of them as well. But yeah, NECA's post came out and they said, it's true, we've acquired the license to work on 7-inch scale action figures from The Boys. We're not ready to reveal anything yet. We're just happy that our sculptors and painters are hard at work with the studio to bring these characters to life, starting with 2 members of the 7, Homelander and Starlight.
So, side note, Jason S. says the NECA Kong is now hitting stores. He looks pretty cool, which we did discuss that Kong last show. I wasn't a big fan of it, but it's pretty cool that he's hitting stores. I'm actually very curious to see what he looks like in hand. And we have a new guy, Mark Pearson. First time in a Collecting Weekly live chat. Don't be nervous, my man. We're friendly. Well, Dylan is, but that's side note.
What up, Mark? Licensinginternational.org. Damn, gotta pay attention to that website. Apparently, they're the ones who NECA. I posted a link to when they announced that it's true that they confirmed it. But yeah, I believe that they said Funko, Jazzwares, Mad Engine, Ripple Junction, Spirit Halloween, and Universe Publishing all have licenses on The Boys. So
Spirit Halloween?
Yeah.
The fuck? Well, I guess if you want a cheap-ass costume for him,
Yeah.
That's cool, man. I still haven't even finished the first season, dude. I think I'm like 3/4 in. Because I slack in that field, as well as owning or buying figures. But it is a dope ass show, and if you like some brutality and superheroes and corruption, that's a dope ass show, especially a different take.
I was gonna say this seems like a show that you would really like, Damien.
Oh no, I fucking first episode I was in, and then I fell off the horse because I don't stick to things because I'm terrible at commitment. Anyways.
Yeah, so just some Hasbro news here. They got Hasbro PulseCon coming up for 2020. It's September 25th and 26th. It sounds actually like there's gonna be some crazy releases on the Star Wars end. I know, we'll get there, but they already announced a couple re-releases.
A couple? They announced a fuck ton, dude.
Well, they announced a lot of releases all over, but I think just today or yesterday they announced a re-release of a bunch more. So
maybe they'll show off that fucking Colossal that they needed to GoFundMe.
Colossal. No, there's all type. A lot of people think I think that one of the big things that I'm looking forward to is they're coming out with a G.I. Joe Classified Snake Series Supreme Commander, Cobra Commander action figure, and it's I think the fourth Cobra Commander that they're coming out with, but this one's supposed to be Supreme, so it's like $30 instead of $20. And I'm guessing that's probably going to be on Hasbro Pulse. Obviously, only it's gonna be an exclusive.
I don't know if I heard that right. Wait, another Cobra? Like one that we didn't talk about because we talked about two fucking different Cobras.
Yeah, we mentioned when there's rumors about this one a while back, I think.
Oh, okay. The one in the blue little suit thingy.
Yeah, they're all in blue,
Officer.
but like different shades of blue. This one is gonna look like I think a lot more regal-ish and shiny.
Okay.
But it's they call it this Cobra. Yeah, I don't know. It's a different version of them.
We're on the same page. Mark Pearson says, guess that's when we'll get our Star Wars HasLab reveal.
Yeah. Hopefully. That's what a lot of people are thinking, that now that the Sentinel is done, that they're going to post something else up now. And it's probably going to be Star Wars related. It has been confirmed, I believe, that's where if you remember, we talked a couple weeks ago about this, but the vintage collection for the Clone Wars, the 501st Legion ARC Troopers 3-pack.
Yep.
That's like with the who is it? Fives, Echo, and Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think those guys are going up for that as well. So keep an eye out if you're interested in that. But yeah, speaking of all the different
Black Series releases.
Yeah, Black Series releases that they did. There is a ton here. I'm just going to kind of list some off. We have some pictures up that we'll have, but this isn't all of them, obviously. They're going to do Force Effects Emperor Palpatine Elite lightsaber. They're doing a Phase 1 Clone Trooper Lieutenant, and I believe that's like a blue Phase 1 Trooper, and that's 6-inch. They're going to do a 6-inch Gaming Greats Electrostaff Purge Trooper. And I think, that one is a GameStop exclusive. And I think he's already up for pre-order there. I actually forgot I was going to try and get him. And I don't know. I haven't pre-ordered him yet. So we'll see if I can.
See if you still have that option, because fuck GameStop. Dude, I left a fucking nasty comment on that Funko, dude. That fucking, not a comment, it's a review or whatever. Yeah, fuck GameStop. Bitches.
You sent him a very angry letter. Yeah, I can pre-order it online. But yeah, that one, where was I? The Purge Trooper. And then they're doing a bunch of vintage collection 3 3/4 inch figures. They're doing a Hondo from
so many.
They're doing a Hondo from Rebels and the Clone Wars. They're doing a Tantive 5 hallway playset. And a 3 3/4 Darth Vader figure. And I think those are all repacks except for Hondo.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a Celebrate the Saga series that they did. These were 3 3/4 inch figures, and they're all 5 or 6 packs.
Which is what you're looking at.
Yeah, we got some pictures of them up here. There's the Jedi Order 5-pack. And that's the one that we're seeing there with Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, and Yoda. And then one of the droids, I don't know who that is. And then there is the the Sith figure 5-pack.
Wow.
Other one below there. Someone was saying why did they instead of have that red C-3PO, why did they not put in there a different Sith? Like Count Dooku or something?
I think what they did, I mean, if you look at all the packages, each one of them has a fucking droid. My thing is, why?
Yeah.
There are people who, fangasm over droids and their collection, so I guess, but Yeah, I'm on the same page with you. Like, why didn't they add a Sith that people, actually fucking like? So I'm not gonna buy that because of seriously because a red C-3PO is in there. I don't want that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I don't know. Yeah, there are droids in everyone. I don't know why it seems like they did that. And then there was the First Order 6-pack. There's the Galactic Empire 5-pack and Rebel Alliance 5-pack and Galactic Republic 5-pack.
So that maybe the Galactic Empire pack has Grievous and Dooku and all them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then there's the Resistance 6, which was a 6-pack, and a Bounty Hunters 5-pack. And the Bounty Hunters is the other one we got there. I think we have go to the other next slide, Damien. I think we have
not tell me what to do.
Yeah, this one was the Galactic Republic one.
Okay, well that just completely trashed my theory.
Well, it's still got a droid in there.
No, I mean the possibility of there being, I don't know, Dooku or somebody in there, but whatever.
Oh.
Whatever. My thing is, why is there a First Order one and then they have Kylo in the Sith package as well? Like, I wonder what's included in the fucking First Order pack now.
I'll be honest, I didn't really look. I have to draw the line at 3 3/4, and for me, drawing the line is being ignorant because otherwise, I want to buy.
Would go fucking crazy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Some of the other Hasbro news, they are doing. These were the re-releases I was talking about. They're doing re-releases of General Grievous, Clone Commander Wolf, and Clone Commander Gree and Gamorrean Guard. All pretty awesome re-releases. I know all of those went for pretty good money recently. But yeah, the Commander Wolf and Commander Gree is pretty cool. I think I might get those. I'm not 100% sure. I'm very picky choosy with my clones and troopers that I get with Black Series.
I thought you were going to say Black Series in general because I'm the same.
Yeah, I am in general, but because I pretty much just do troopers for Black Series. But not like to where I get everyone like Dean. I'm kind of picky and choosy. I get ones essentially that I don't think we'll ever see Hot Toys do. I have the Shock Trooper though, because I just really like the Shock Trooper a lot. But like this guy, like Captain Cardinal, they'll never do Hot Toys. Will never touch this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
I'm in the same boat though, because like I rolled up. So that same GameStop that I found that Funko at, the Darth Vader one, they had the Darth Revan Black Series there, and then they also had a couple, like they had Zeb and then Ezra, the new Rebels Black Series, and I almost scored them, but I don't know, dude. I'm on the verge of like just not collecting Black Series anymore. So there's that news.
What would you collect if you wouldn't?
What do you mean? I have 1/6 figures and a couple other figures here and there. Just I don't know. I just don't see the point in my Black Series anymore, to be honest. I mean, they just sit in a box.
A lot of space in between here and there for sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
If you sell your carbonized ones, dibs.
Got you.
Okay, so I guess moving on there really the only other part of news, we don't have a picture for it or anything because I'm sure we'll cover it in bigger detail. But Hasbro Black Series is also doing a Cad Bane. They released it. I didn't what?
Hold on. Because we do have a picture, but for some reason it's not. It is
in order.
You like refresh itself. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
So today I saw a bird. It was a special kind of bird.
Yeah, this Cad Bane is released in Europe as a con exclusive set. Because it's him and the droid, right? But this apparently will be up October 1st in the US. So keep an eye out on that. It might be a Pulse exclusive. Not 100% sure. looks pretty good. It's about time. I know a lot of fans have been clamoring for a Cad Bane for a long time, and it just goes to
I
show
thought
you
they had
those.
done one.
I think they did years ago, like a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a
and
while back, but I'm pretty sure they did one. I mean, it looked like trash, but there he is.
yeah, but this one comes with like a special box and everything, like one of their like deluxe style boxes that they do. So pretty cool.
Yeah, like
Um,
the Rebels line. Mark Pearson said, "I'm not collecting Black Series anymore either, other than Luke's and clones." I feel that I was that way with Black Series when it came to Sith. Well, that's my whole collection, anyways. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I want to collect it anymore. So,
yeah,
anyways, Dylan, continue on before I talk about my bird story.
So moving on, if you go back to the Jax Pacific, so this company is called Jax Pacific. For if we got any Apex Legends fans, it's a game on Xbox, kind of a battle royale game. Not like it's kind of like Fortnite, but it's first person.
Consoles. What's wrong with you?
Oh, sorry, I meant I play it on Xbox.
There you go. That sounds more reasonable.
Yeah, this is Series 1. Wave 1 set of 3 that they're doing. It comes with Bloodhound, Pathfinder, and Wraith. So pretty cool. Did you ever play Apex?
I played it for a little bit. I'm just not a big fan of these battle royale games. Like, this game's cool. It's like it is. It's a lot cooler than that trash Fortnite and the Call of Duty. I'm just not a big fan of them, but this game was cool. It was like the little effects that they did, and
I played. I went through a little bit of a phase with it where I got really into it. I actually like playing with Pathfinder quite a bit because of the movement you're able to get around. I'm interested to see how these figures turn out, and I'll be honest, not too jacked about them up front here. I don't know if I'll get them. I may have some friends who play that might, but I guess not for me.
Yeah, same. Because I don't like the way they look at all. Like, they look worse than McFarland's little 6-inch figures, but
7-inch.
There's that.
Yeah. So Hiya Toys finally had some news that I was pretty excited about. They do the Aliens and Predators. They got the smaller license for that for 1/18 scale. Only reason why I don't have them is, again, I have nothing 1/18 scale. But they have an Aliens Alien Queen PX exclusive. Obviously,
that's just so much. Why do they have to say Aliens Alien Queen? Like, why can't they just say Aliens Queen? Like, the fuck.
Yeah, and then they're coming out with the Celtic Predator from the AVP, Chopper from AVP, and then a Camouflage Falconer PX one. And I really like the Falconer. Danny asked if that's a female Predator. No, Falcon Predator I don't think was confirmed as a female Predator. I don't think he is. He's from the movie Predators.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, and I actually like that movie quite a bit. He's the one who gets in the fight with the, I don't know, it's like a samurai fight, kind of.
I don't remember this movie. Is this the one with that dude from Peter Jackson's King Kong?
Yes.
Okay. Where they're in the jungle.
Yeah. Yep. And I actually like that movie. Oh, okay, I like it better than the new the Predator that came out movie.
There's another Predator released?
It came out, I think, 2 years ago.
Really?
But he said he saw curvature. I think it's just the angle, actually, on that. Because, yeah, I actually have the Hot Toys version of that. Love that Hot Toy. I'm so sad they have not been able to hit a home run with these movies lately, man. I really liked Alien Covenant. It just didn't do well enough for, obviously, like Hot Toys or any other high-end figures besides NECA to come out with a figure from it.
Because he's like trying to appeal to the fans, and the fans are pretty much directing and just everything done a certain way, and so there's not really much creativity behind it. It's just like, oh, I gotta make this the way the fans want it, or else it's not gonna do well. So I'm in the same boat. I was like, I love the new Aliens series or trilogy, but it's just there's so much that I feel like they're missing out on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm in the same boat. But the way the Predators, I didn't even know they fucking released a new Predators. Like, oh, I know what you're talking about. It was like the one that was really fucking dark, and like they had the Alpha Predator, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't watch that one. I just watched the one with Brody or whatever his name was.
Yeah, I watched it going in super optimistic, like not expecting the best movie ever, but I got really bummed out after when I watched it and watched the end, and I'm like, man, I'm such an Alien and Predator fan and this can't even keep my attention. That's really bad. And then it just, yeah, I was really sad about it. And that one actually has a female Predator in it, I believe, Danny, which is funny. Yeah, Yakuza guy. That's who Falconer Predator fights. And that's actually probably, I think that's got to be my second favorite mask is the Falconer mask. My first one is from Predator 2, like the bronze-ish one. My second favorite is definitely the Falconer, which is why I love that hot toy. I
will say, if they ever make a Concrete Jungle's Predator form, I will buy that Predator.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, who makes it though?
I don't care who makes it. Just if someone buys it, that would be the first Predator that I purchase.
I think NECA has done one, a Concrete Jungle Predator.
The Concrete Jungle one?
Mm-hmm. I actually may even have one or two of them.
Well, now I have to follow through, which really makes me sad.
Yeah, you might. I think it's been out a while if it has, so you might struggle finding it.
It's going between $40 to $100 on eBay.
40 isn't bad. It's an ultimate. Yeah, I definitely have that guy. I've at least one or two of them. Or at least two of them, I think.
The fuck? Only you, dog.
I'll sell you one. So I got doubles.
Really? Is that the? Oh, you're just kidding. Oh, okay. Just gonna burst my fucking bubble there.
No, I get doubles of some of the ultimates sometimes just because I've had. Okay,
you've had that moment where you want to be a scalper.
No, I've had bad experiences with the past Predators back in the day where they would break.
Oh.
And I would get pissed and say, "Oh, fucking, I'll return this one. I'll just buy another one, whatever. Or I'll, exchange it." And went through it. So, with some of the ultimates, just because they're both sitting there, sometimes I'd be like, "Well, I'll get an extra just in case one breaks, or down the line I break one. I got replacement parts and everything like that." And yeah, that's pretty much why. Because I hate to admit that, because I get in arguments all the time with Dean because he talks about the quality control on NECA figures. They have gotten a lot better. This was like years ago, like probably seven years ago or
like
so.
2012 or some shit like that.
Yeah, when I had
that issue. I need to come film like a segment with you called Dylan's Toy Crib, because you have fucking so many figures that are doubles. I just want to like jump into the mind of Dylan, because I've never heard anybody do things of this sort. You do weird things when you're alone.
I actually don't have a whole lot of doubles. Besides some Mezco exclusives, those are really the only ones I do anymore, because same reason. Except not the reason that I'm afraid of them breaking as NECA, but if something happened to them, a lot of times the MDXs, the exclusives, get so expensive in the aftermarket for Mezco that I absolutely would hate myself if I broke like a leg off or something like that on an MDX.
What are you doing with these
for
figures?
$300?
What are you doing with them?
I'm just saying, big if. So, those ones are the only ones I do it anymore with Hot Toys and things like that. I don't really have doubles. I think I have a double of Kylo Ren.
Of a Hot Toys?
Yeah, from the first movie, The Force Awakens, because I had some I had some big plans for customizing that one, and I never went through with it. So I might
We need
just
to
sell
talk
it.
about that.
And then I think I may have doubles of Captain Phasma because I
Ooh.
was really excited for Captain Phasma. That I said this was back in the day when I was working 70 hours a week, could not keep my life straight, and I bought one on eBay. The next day, or no, it was actually like 2 weeks later. I got so jacked for Star Wars. It hadn't arrived yet because this was when Hot Toys did that weird thing with The Force Awakens where they came out with pre-orders they came out the figures before the movie came out. And
Yeah.
oh my god, I'd hopped all over that. I'm the reason Hot Toys made way too many of Force Awakens figures because I got so hyped, so jacked for it, and I thought Captain Phasma was one of the coolest looking characters ever.
Same. I
And
fell in love with her first sight.
yeah, and I forgot that I actually had one coming, and I bought another one.
You are a
And yeah,
tremendous human being. This is why we get along so well. You buy the figures that I don't buy.
yeah. So I gotta sell one of those in the Kylo Ren, and
Well,
other than that, I don't have a ton.
I made
Doubles.
dib on both of those, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Because
hell yeah.
I have a custom Kylo that I've been working on for fucking years, and then I've been meaning to score Phasma. Like Manny and everybody tags me in Phasmas every time they see him, and I'm just like, I want to get it, but maybe not. I don't know. I always wait, and it's just like when it's the moment that you're supposed to get that, and you're just like, bam, like don't even think about it, you just do it. Yeah, I haven't had that moment with Phasma yet, so it's a hit or miss with me so far.
Phasma's a very cool figure. Obviously not a lot of articulation because of underneath the bodysuit.
Yeah, I know.
And some of the weathering looks really cool, but I think there's almost too much weathering because she's pretty clean.
The only thing I wasn't a big fan of was her cape. Like I wasn't a big fan of the fabric that they used to make that.
Okay.
So I'm more than likely to make my own for her. But yeah, that was the only thing I didn't like. It
I was
just looked like
actually,
trash.
yeah, I can definitely see that. I actually was pretty fine with it, but if it's the material you don't like, I understand there because
It's the
yeah, it's
material
kind
I
of,
don't like.
yeah, that I can
It
see.
doesn't give that flow that it's supposed to have. It just looks really like it just looks like really poofed out. Like, she stepped out into some humid weather and it just like afroed up. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But hey, guess what's next? Boom.
Here
We'll
we
talk a little bit
go.
about some photography, guys.
Zoom in on that.
So I scored the Storm's Collectibles Dark Side. If you've been listening to us, you've heard me complain and talk about this figure nonstop because it took fucking forever for it to be released. Thank you, Storm, for being douches. But I finally got him in, and as soon as I got him in, I was like, bro, I need a fucking Superman. And as if you have this figure or a Bane, you know damn well that the Mcfarland figures go perfectly with, scale wise with these guys. And so I went out, scored me a Superman, and sure enough, like, fuck, dude, scaling is perfect. The last episode, I believe I talked about the Superman, where the only thing I wasn't a big fan of was just the articulation in his neck. But everything else, like paint app and everything, is dope on the Superman. So if you do have a Dark Side or even a Bane, I highly recommend the Mcfarland Superman and the Mcfarland Batman. I will be scoring a Batman next to kind of accommodate my Superman, do like this somewhat Justice League thing against Darkseid. Also, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the Darkseid Storm Collectibles comes with the backdrop. It little piece of cardboard that is literally just sitting in the back of the package. As you can see here, the little effects that are in the back behind Darkseid are from the backdrop. Now, there is a lot more going on with the backdrop. Just the way I edited the photo kind of hit a little bit more, and I didn't use, the lighting the way I lit it up, it didn't reflect enough, which I actually liked the way it worked out anyways. But yeah, so with this picture, I took it, I do photography myself, obviously. So with this, the way I did the lighting, which I'll show the whole setup after this picture. But I wanted to do like a whole low lighting thing, kind of give it a more of a dramatic, intense look because it is dark side. Originally, I wanted the eyes to kind of pop, the red to pop a little bit more, but overall, I feel like the way it came out worked perfectly. But I did shoot this in half a second with my aperture literally opened all the way up on my lens. I used a Mamiya 80 millimeters. So, if you know your lenses, it's a portrait lens. My ISO is set to 800, because, I don't want all that fuzziness. But man, I will say these two work out perfectly. So my setup, I haven't really, I haven't mentioned it on the show yet, but my roommate had an aquarium just chilling in a closet, and I was trying to figure out what the hell can I use for portraits. Well, I saw the aquarium, I was like, hell yes, I'm using this. So I got the aquarium. I had some black fabric that I had purchased prior to that I use for capes that I make for figures. So I draped that over the top, and the little pocket on the bottom, I have a battery pack that I bought from Walmart. It's I don't even remember what brand it is. Really any battery pack will work that you use to charge your phone, portable battery charger. The lights that I used for the dark side figure and the lights that I use for my figures or for my portraits overall for my figures are from Walmart. The Zumi, they are $10. I have 2 of those. I have them placed in the very back corners of the aquarium. I also have some light strips that I purchased from Five and Below. They are, they're $5. So I gave those a shot to kind of see what I could do with them. I didn't have them lit up with the dark side, but I did do a photo shoot with my Iron Giant from Diamond Select, which I will be talking about next episode. But yeah, I have these lights literally set up in the back. I see a lot of people use the newer ones and that's the brand from Amazon. Those run about $100. And why not why not play around? So I went out and bought some $10 ones from Walmart to see what I could do. These are RGB lights. They come with the remote. They are also compatible with your phone. There's an app that you can control them with, and you can literally use, they have tons of color options. So they're pretty dope. You can brighten them. You can dim them. Like they got the whole shebang. They come with a USB attached. So, I ran those straight into that portable battery pack that I have. Blackweb, that's the brand. I plugged those into my battery pack, turn that thing on, and work like a charm. So you don't have to worry about plugging it into a wall. All of it all works literally within this aquarium. Now, obviously, not everybody has an aquarium that they can use, like, for instance, I did, but it kind of shows you or gives you an idea that you don't need, expensive things. You could find things around the house. The one thing I wouldn't recommend that I have personally tried is a cardboard box. It doesn't reflect light that well. It really doesn't reflect at all. Obviously, I've even tried a painted black box and it just doesn't work. So anything with glass or a hard plastic cover or a hard plastic casing or whatever, that will help you with light reflection. But yeah, man, this is my setup. This is what I will be using further with my toy photography. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely reach out. I'm in the Collecting Weekly or the Ox group. Message us on the Instagram at SMALLTALK. But yeah, that's all I have.
So you like those lights a lot.
You have no idea, dude. Like, I was not expecting the turnout with them. I really wish I had the Iron Giant photo that I've taken, because I use these lights as well, and it gives off like a very kind of like a moonlight kind of scene. They're phenomenal, dude. Especially for $10, you can't beat that like at all.
Yeah,
I was very excited to share this because, like I said, I've seen a lot of people go out and buy $100 RGB lights and light boxes, and in reality, like you literally could drop probably $50 at most. You could even probably go out and buy like a 20-gallon fucking tank, a 10-gallon tank for fucking, you know, $20-30, and you know that will work too. But yeah, man, you could do some pretty extravagant things with a very small amount of money.
So do you have you don't have your Dark Side and Superman on you, right? That's probably at home.
Yeah, I didn't bring any figures with me.
Where did I know Jason said this as well, but where did Superman come up to Darkseid about, like on his head, like on it to up to his chin, or
Dude,
what's the
so
scale like?
so in the photo that I took, Superman is literally hunched over, like not even by a lot, dude. So he literally stands about to Darkseid's chest emblem, his Omega emblem, if not a little bit shorter. So I
Okay.
mean, it's fucking perfect. And then Batman to Bane, Batman I believe is up to Bane's mid chest, mid abdomen area. So like I said, it's like literally perfect scaling.
Yeah.
It works so well. So yeah, I highly recommend that combination, especially if you have either one of those figures.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I bought that Bane to go along with my Mezco Batman, and he definitely goes better with the McFarlane one.
Yeah, dude, the McFarland ones are $20 a pop at Walmart, or have them at Walmart, GameStop. A lot of retail stores carry them. Target. So yeah, $20, dude. You can't beat that. And he does come with a swap of hands. One closed, I think two closed, two open. He comes with a plastic stand, which I didn't use because the stand is kind of trash. I believe that's it. Oh, and he also comes with like a little Superman card, which I trashed because I don't need that. It's like something you'd find in a fucking cereal box. Gotta need that shit. So yeah, I did trash that.
So do you have pictures of the Joker that you're gonna cover as well? Like what you have up right there?
No, I took that the day that I found the aquarium. So that was more that was for me testing to see, you know, height wise. But yeah, I did one photo with the Joker just to kind of see how the lighting worked. And the first photo I did take I used the $5 light strip from Five and Below, which, god damn, I'll post that up, or I'll share that next episode. But man, dude, though, even those $5 light strips from Five and Below, dude, like it gives it a fucking dramatic ass look. Like it's pretty fucking dope. I shared the photo that I'm talking about. I shared in the Ox chat. Yeah, I took that same night that I found this aquarium.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got to do a shoot with him.
I plan to, but it'll be a while because my Joker head sculpt is actually gonna be on its way over to Ian to repaint it.
Ooh, you got all kinds of work for Ian.
Yeah, I know. I kind of feel bad for him, but I mean, he's amazing at what he does. So I'm very excited to see what he comes up with for this Joker. I finally sent off, you know, I've been talking about it for like 4 or 5 months now. I finally sent off my Savage Press and my Darth Maul head sculpt that I got from Watto Scrapyard.
Hell yeah. We need Damien.
What?
I have seen some trash Savage Opress pictures of customs like all over the place.
Who are you talking to, bro?
You need to make a good one.
Well, damn, now that's harsh. But dude, I plan to. Like a lot of people are using Predator's body for Savage, but it makes sense just because of the hands, but it's only because of the hands. It just, to me, that doesn't scale right with Darth Maul. So I'm trying to kind of come up with a equation to that scaling between Darth Maul and Savage. I mean, I'm kind of waiting to work on this custom until I get my solo Darth Maul, which the payment plan's already started, but I've kind of halted that payment plan because we have they released any sort of final product for this Darth Maul from Solo?
Not yet.
If that's what I'm saying. So like I'm kind of waiting to, you know, see that. But yeah, I'm also waiting to get that in if I do get it in, so that way I can figure out, scale wise with Savage and him. So, but no, I'm so excited to do that Savage, dude. Like, you have no idea.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you end up doing with him too. Are you worried about creating his lightsaber or not so much?
Not really. The lightsabers are not really that hard of a thing to do, and even then, like, I'm sure fucking Sean over at Watto's has a fucking blueprint of it already, if anything,
Yeah.
So who fucking knows nowadays?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Should we start
the Patreon?
Some shout outs.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have anything else. That's all I got for photos. Like I said, I took the Iron Giant one and I didn't really upload it on here because I haven't finished editing it, or I don't know if I'm okay with the picture overall, so I'm kind of still playing with it, but I'll show you after this episode. But let's get over to some Patreons. So if you guys don't know what a Patreon is a subscriber. That's all I have to that. That's like, if you don't know what Patreon is, it's literally just a subscription to the network, Collecting Weekly Network. So we have two different Patreons. One is a $5 Patreon, $5 subscription or membership, and that includes some swag from the network. It includes a sticker sent straight to your door, and that's it. You get a cool ass sticker, exclusive ones, I should say. I believe our sticker actually won the voting poll, so that was exciting. There's also a $15 one. The tier includes a certified crispy certificate, a free sculpt painted by Ian over at Darkside Customs, which I've mentioned a lot this episode. I think I've talked about Ian a lot every episode because he's pretty dope at what he does. But the Patreon is responsible for both shipping there and shipping back. You get assistance with a custom figure or a figure fix by Zach. Let him know what you need done. And all the benefits from the previous tier. So you get some swag. But we'd like to give a shout out to our current Patreon members. So here we go. If I butcher them, please, I love you. Just know that. Ben Porter, Griffin Campbell, Sean Fear, Ian Seavey, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguiar, Dan Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Krett, Jason Nelson, Big Fern, King Zachary V, Cesar Moroccan, Eric Ruiz, Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, Sean Yutzi, Scott Bradley, Jesse Contreras, and Maria Stanley. Thank you guys. You have no idea how much you guys help us continue doing this. I never realized or thought that, this Patreon would be such a big help, but it's an incredible amount of help. So we do thank you. From the bottom of our hearts, not Zach's hearts, because, we have bigger hearts. So if you guys know, we have a pretty big network. So Oxeon, did I say it right that time?
No.
Auction. There you go. Auction. Oh, I can't wait for Zach to make a GIF out of that one. But Auction is part of Ox. So Collecting Weekly Ox has an auctions little thing that we do, which is kind of like eBay. Everybody who's in the group auctions off their figures that they don't want. It's a pretty cool little thing to kind of get the community driven, get everybody included, spend some money on some figures, even score some figures for a hell of a fucking price. So yeah, if you're interested in that, definitely jump in Collecting Weekly Ox. So first off, we're going to start with Collecting Weekly, the original show with Zach and Dean. They talk about everything figure related. They even talk about movies, the whole shebang, really. They actually just did an interview with the guy from Dragon Ball Z. I believe he does the music. Don't beat me up because, like I said earlier, I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan, so I don't know too much. Over onto collecting rarities with Rainer. He discusses collections of all sorts, such as lightsabers, shoe collections, you name it. You collect it, they talk about it. Of course, us over at SMALLTALK, we talk about 1/6 scale. I mean, not 1/6 scale. My bad. 1/12 scale, 3 3/4 scale. You know, everything that's not 1/6. Every now and then we'll discuss a 1/6 figure if it really catches our attention, but mainly the other guys. The Joy of Hobbying with Zach. He shows off some pretty cool techniques on custom work. If you do a lot of custom work or you're interested in getting into it, definitely check out Joy of Hobbying. He's got some pretty cool little techniques that he does. I even learned myself, which is, yeah. Only Fools in Collecting with Ian and Pete. These guys talk about 1/6 scale as well as other figures that draw their attention. They also have a lot of fun with their stuff. If you like a lot of harsh words of sort, they're hilarious. Ian also does Dark Side Customs. He's damn good at what he does, and he's just as good as a host. Collecting Comics with Sean. He discusses comic books, which is very cool. Didn't think that I would be as interested as I am, but he definitely he makes it interesting. He really draws you in, so it's really cool. After Dark with Zach and whoever else joins, they talk about life, kid life, parent life, birds sometimes, who knows. Creeps Are Us with Manny. If you enjoy horror, scary things, you name it, ghost stories, they really get into the shebang. They really give you the EBGBs, the hairs on your back stand up. It's pretty cool. I love that show. I love horror related things. I'm very interested in the paranormal, so his show's pretty dope. But that's it for the network. Actually, I believe that's it. And Danny Lee mentioned that jumping shark sticker. Thanks, man. I thought it was pretty cool. It was very fun to kind of play with. I'm excited to see it actually in hand. But that's it, Dylan, man. You got anything else you want to add?
No, shout out to our viewers. And not DirecTV though.
Why, bros? One day we'll be on DirecTV and they'll see us on the TV.
Yeah, Mark, join Auction Collecting Weekly Auxiliary if you have not yet. But other than that, you got nothing.
Later, Toy Mafia. Later, Danny. Thank you guys for joining us on this 1.5 hour long segment of us talking about birds. It was dope. You guys have a great night. Peace out.